Shirly Pinto, former Knesset member for the National Unity Party and deaf social political activist, has since October 7 been independently dedicated to explaining the Israeli cause, or hasbara, in sign language in Israel and worldwide, especially to individuals with disabilities and primarily to the deaf. Shirly, an honor hosting you here today. We also have your translator, right, Liat Peugeot, here with us. Real honor. You're reaching millions.
My pleasure.
Our pleasure too, really. You're reaching millions around the world with your activities, with everything you're doing, with your work. Tell me some more about it.
Yeah, actually, since October 7, the war started, and I found myself dealing with a lot of attack in my national in Instagram and Facebook. People trying to attack me, and I find out there is more than 10 million deaf people around the world that don't know nothing about the state of Israel, about the war, what happened in October 7. And I told them, I have to work in this area. There is nobody like explaining sign language, international sign language, what happened. Every movie that I made came to 5 million people that watching. It was really amazing. And I understand how much it's important. And people really want to know what happened on the side of the state of Israel. Even the Jewish community around the world who is deaf, they feel completely alone because the state of Israel is not giving some explanation about what happened in access ways. And I was meeting with the Minister in Foreign Affairs, explain about all the problem about that the people around the world who is deaf do not know nothing about what happened. And we have to explain in an access way. I explain about what happened in my Instagram, Facebook, and everything, and I become an official member of
Superstar, a real superstar. Now, you've been to the US lately, right? And an amazing tour that garnered a lot of attention. I understand you have another tour coming up in February. What were some of the messages you were getting from people? How were the reactions from people hearing what you have to say? Listening.
It's really, really interesting, I tell you. When I come to speak with the students, Jewish organization, the Jewish community in the United States, I have met more than 3,000 people in 2 weeks. And I felt like I learned a lot of things from them. But one of the messages that I want them to take from my speech, it's that I started my speech to ask the students or the families that I speak with and ask them, who loves the state of Israel? And everybody keep their hand up and say they love the state of Israel. So then I ask, who know actually what happened now in the state of Israel? What really happened? 2, 3 people put their hand up. And I saw that different from all the audiences love Israel, but they're not knowing what really happening. And this is our big problem. So I tell to everyone that I ask 2 things for them. First of all, to know what really happened here in Israel. You need to know from the official news in the state of Israel, not from the media, Instagram, TikTok. There are a lot of fake news there. And the second thing, you need to come to the state of Israel, even for 1 day to volunteer, to be with us. You are my sister and brother, our sister and brother. You need to feel this is your homeland. It's not a state of Israel that's far away from you. We all Jewish. And it's right that I am Jewish and I'm living in the state of Israel. There is Jews that live in USA, in Europe, in a lot of places around the world, but we are the same people, and we are the same destiny.
And I really want to ask you, Shirly, you're talking about around 10 million people, which is a huge number you cannot deny. What can really governments and societies do more to support individuals with disabilities, being deaf? What can we do more to really support it, especially in conflict zones?
First of all, we need to make sure that the Hasbara will be accessed. I take this mission in volunteering, a big love for the State of Israel to do it and make it access with an international sign language. But the government need to give a budget for that, to explain the need of the State of Israel every year, not just when there is a war and there is a person that wants to do it in volunteering his free time. The second thing, the Jewish people who is deaf in Europe, in United States, around the world, they don't have a school for Jewish and deaf. For example, my husband, he was born in the United States, in Los Angeles, and his parents sent him to school, but they're looking for a Jewish school who access with sign language. They need to choose or deaf school or Jewish. And unfortunately, this is right for all the deaf, of all the disability people who is Jewish around the world. So we found the Jewish community who is with disability not really know about Israel, not really have this connection about them being Jew. I was being in the United States right now in a Jewish Deaf Congress in Washington. And after my speech, I asked all the audience who know about the Tikva, the Israel national song. Nobody knows the Tikva. Nobody sings that. It was very weird for me. Everybody is Jewish, so I stand there and teach them about how to sing Tikva. It was very emotional moment. We need to give project for that.
We definitely should, and I think it all starts with education, and what you're doing, Shirly, is extremely important. Keep up the amazing work, and good luck with your next trip. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. I have to learn some.
And I will teach you one sign.
Okay.
For the end. So look at Shirley. Am Israel.
Am Israel.
Chai.
Chai. Oh my God, that's
Wonderful.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, again, together. Am
Israel.
Chai.
Chai.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Am Israel Chai.
This is how you clap your hands.
Amazing.